Welcome to PowerCore. In today's most advanced homes, power is no longer a utility. It is infrastructure. As homes evolve, growing in size, complexity, and electrical demand, traditional backup systems are no longer enough. PowerCore was engineered for a new standard, a fully integrated residential power platform, delivering continuous prime power, intelligent energy management, and seamless Level 3 EV charging, all within a single unified system. This is not standby power. This is PowerCore, engineering the microgrid for the modern home. Modern luxury estates pull immense continuous power. Massive HVAC arrays, heated driveways, and automated lighting matrices establish a heavy unyielding baseline electrical demand. Integrating a Level 2 or Level 3 electric vehicle charger into a standard 200 or 400 amp residential panel can drastically spike that baseline demand, pushing the internal system near its absolute limit. This graph tracks modern estate consumption versus a utility infrastructure. A steep rising curve of residential kilowatt demand hits a hard ceiling against a flat static line representing maximum grid capacity. When a property exceeds grid capacity, the traditional solution is petitioning the utility company for a massive electrical service upgrade. This process can trigger cascading delays like trenching new lines, waiting for permits, and navigating engineering reviews, any of which can lead to the stalling of custom residential projects. High-capacity electrification turns what used to be a routine mechanical installation into the primary choke point of luxury custom home construction. There is a common misconception among builders that solving this capacity deficit simply requires layering a larger standby generator next to standalone AC wall chargers. This approach carries a specific mechanical failure point. Traditional standby generators are engineered strictly for intermittent emergency use. Exposing them to the sustained continuous electrical draw required for EV battery replenishment degrades their internal components and risks total system failure. The engineering alternative is a unified infrastructure platform, which involves replacing emergency backup with true distributed power generation while embedding a DC fast charging interface directly into the system. DC or direct current bypasses the vehicle's internal converter to push energy straight to the battery for highly accelerated charge times. This is the Pioneer PowerCore, a purpose-built microgrid solution designed to eliminate those layered, standalone electrical components. Shifting from an intermittent standby model to a unified prime power platform removes the risk of equipment overload and guarantees high-speed vehicle charging regardless of grid stability. The internal architecture reveals the bedrock components driving this microgrid. If we isolate the power production mechanism, we'll find the core generator block, rated for 43 kilowatts or 43 kVA of continuous output. This ensures the unit absorbs electrical surges without stalling. The continuous prime rating marks a distinct departure from standard residential standby units, which require cool-down periods and limited operational windows to prevent engine failure. To maintain maximum output 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, the internal mechanics must process and dissipate massive thermal output continuously. This specific capability is validated by independent certifications, including an EPA Prime Engine rating and a UL 2200 certification, the strict safety standard governing stationary engine assemblies. Installing 43 kilowatts of certified prime power will transform a grid-dependent residence into an autonomous energy node. Generating 43 kilowatts requires highly controlled routing to ensure that the massive output serves both the main estate and the embedded Level 3 charger simultaneously. This diagram illustrates the dual pathways. The first stream delivers 120/240 VAC single-phase output directly to the home's breaker panel for critical loads. The second stream routes internally, supporting a dedicated 40 kilowatts direct current fast charge. Standard residential AC wall chargers deliver between 7 and 11 kilowatts, requiring overnight charging sessions. A 30 kilowatts DC output slashes that timeline to just mere minutes. Under normal conditions, the system offers operational flexibility. The embedded charger pulls electricity straight from the municipal utility lines, acting like a standard EV pedestal. When the grid goes dark, internal switching reroutes the connection directly to the prime generator. The vehicle charges rapidly, entirely off the microgrid. Embedding this DC interface directly into the generator frame eliminates bulky garage charging infrastructure, ensuring high-speed mobility even through extended regional blackouts. Running a luxury home and a 30 to 40 kilowatt fast charger simultaneously raises a critical problem. How do you prevent the combined demand from exceeding the 43 kilowatt limit and tripping the system? The hardware solution relies on a dual automatic transfer switch configuration. The first ATS handles standard utility transfers for the home, while a second integrated transfer switch independently manages the high-voltage stream dedicated to the EV charger. This flowchart demonstrates the intelligent load management system. During an outage, software prioritizes the home's critical loads. Simultaneously, a load balancer dynamically throttles kilowatts to the charger, preventing generator overload. This continuous automated arbitration keeps the lights and HVAC running flawlessly, without requiring the homeowner to manually flip breakers or manage operational trade-offs. Sustaining that level of autonomous electrical output requires turning our attention from power routing to the chemical inputs driving the engine. The system is designed to plug directly into existing in-home natural gas lines for remote build sites or deeper off-grid autonomy. It also integrates equally as well with large on-property liquid propane tanks. Tapping into municipal gas or LP reserves bypasses a critical vulnerability during a regional disaster. Traditional diesel generators quickly fail when delivery trucks are unable to resupply them in a timely manner. Securing a localized fuel supply is the mechanical prerequisite for achieving a 24 hours a day, 365 days a year runtime. Absolute off-grid resilience requires decoupling both the power generation and the chemical refueling of the vehicles from the municipal grid. These internal engineering capabilities must ultimately conform to the physical realities and exterior footprint demands of high-end residential architecture. This diagram illustrates the unified enclosure. It stands 5 feet 6 inches high, 9 feet 4 inches wide, and 6 feet 5 inches deep, delivering 43 kilowatts of prime power and a DC fast charger. This compact footprint replaces the typical scattered installation of utility boxes, massive standby generators, and isolated charging pedestals. Luxury residential zoning often imposes strict acoustic limitations, penalizing machinery that disrupts neighborhood tranquility. The PowerCore housing is acoustically engineered to limit external noise to 72 dBA at a distance of 23 feet. dBA stands for a weighted decibel, a scale that specifically measures relative loudness as perceived by the human ear. Consolidating these power functions into a quiet, heavily mitigated footprint reduces complex site coordination and lowers the long-term service burden for custom builders. The final layer of this microgrid architecture is its digital interface and connected diagnostic suite. The system utilizes a dual network communication protocol, relying on the standard home Wi-Fi during normal operation, but also features an automatic cellular fallback to maintain contact if the local router loses power. This persistent connection gives service providers real-time visibility into the system, enabling remote diagnostics, predictive maintenance, and over-the-air firmware updates. Homeowners have the ability to interact directly through an app-based interface, allowing them to monitor active power output, track vehicle charge levels, and manually override the automated priority settings if immediate EV charging is required. Unified Prime Power establishes a new specification for elite residential infrastructure. This revolutionary platform maintains complete environmental comfort, high-speed vehicle mobility, and constant connectivity, even during a complete failure of the municipal grid. If power without compromise is the ultimate standard, Pioneer PowerCore is the ultimate solution. For additional information, complete specifications, or details on pricing and availability, contact your local Pioneer PowerCore representative today.